Hi everyone, welcome to So Lovely with Grace. I'm Grace and today is Friday Sews. What is Friday Sews, you ask? Hashtag Friday Sews for people that are new and is a hashtag created by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. Thank you, Jen. And it's a great hashtag because every Friday, if you Google on YouTube or you go on YouTube and search for hashtag Friday Sews, you'll find everybody's vlog about their previous week, and it was a great search way to get everybody their sewing vlogs, and you can meet a lot of new YouTubers, get a lot of useful information, and I loved it. I've been following it for a year, and finally I get to participate. So my week, let's see, number one, I got a new channel. So that's the big topic of today. I just started YouTube and I'm learning, and it's been quite enjoyable. It's been pretty fun, not too stressful. So far, I'm not a pro, so I don't have all the effects and the sounds and the music and all that, but everybody has a different style. So I hope that's good with you. And this new week, what else happened this week? Well, I live in an area where there's pretty good amount of sewing groups, fortunately, and one of them is a quilt group. In 2021, let's see, was it August 2021, I joined a local quilt group. Now, I'm not a quilter. I do garment sewing, I do bags, I do crafts, I do embroidery, and quilting I've done very little. And nothing against quilting, it's just I never had anybody to help me, or I didn't really have a big interest. But now I joined this quilt group, and since I was a newbie, they nominated me to do the quilt challenge for 2022, meaning in January of 2022, we had a whole year for people to create a quilt to enter into the challenge. And I had to come up with a theme. And my theme was connect with nature. And how did I come up with that theme? Well, as you know, the 2020s have been quite a hectic decade so far. We were in lockdown and we were inside all the time. So I just thought it was liberating to connect with nature, reconnect, air, land, sea, make your quilt to incorporate that theme. And it was quite enjoyable. I entered my quilt that I made, and let me show you. Anyways, here's my quilt that I made. Sorry I can't fit it all in the frame, but I'll just slide it over here. You can see that. If you could see the close-up of the design, it has the stipple, the turtle, and the jellyfish, the leaves, the starfish. So how did I do this? Oh, also there's a sleeve for the hanger. So I made that. I sewed that in. So how did I make this? I used my embroidery machine to make each of the blocks using applique, and then I used the method outlined in the instructions to do the sashing to connect the blocks, and then I just did the binding. So it was a good experience to make this. I used Eileen Roche's Design and Machine Embroidery Stipple pattern, Marie Zinio. It's called Sea Life. I just liked it. It was a good size wall hanging that I previously made, so I entered this. Now I didn't place, but that's okay. So yeah, this is where I got it from. I got the CD, I downloaded the designs, followed the instructions, and make the quilt. So what else did I talk about on my YouTube channel this week? The best part was this Vogue Fabrics swatch catalog. You'll have to watch that video on it. I go in depth on how to use it, and I've already attached swatches here. I couldn't resist, I had to do it. All my swatches are in here, and I'm ready to go through and reorder because I already placed an initial order and I can't wait. So once I get that, I'll unbox that and show you the quality of the fabric. So hopefully it'll be a great tool for me because it's 6 issues for 1 year, which is every 2 months, so it's seasonal. So you get seasonal fabrics, You get patterns that you can order. I mean, I was on the phone with B over at Vogue Fabrics for about a half an hour just talking about the whole thing, and I was very excited about it. Now, one thing I did mention that I was in error of, and I deeply apologize, is the 20% discount only applies, okay, you have to be a subscriber, and it's not for fabrics, only for notions, linings, and there was a third thing, zippers. So I was misinformed or misunderstood. But still, it's very reasonable. Their prices are fabulous for the quality. The quality in these swatches, as I can see, are very high. So once I get that order in, I'll have a video on that. And I'm so thrilled about it. So the other thing I did this week was an unboxing of New Look patterns. When Simplicity had their Black Friday sale, you'll have to catch that video. I go through 17 patterns in deep description and just planning for the new year. And finally, I talked about this pattern that I made a few days before I started my YouTube channel. It's at Simplicity9469, and I featured this top in my first video, and that's this one that's on the hanger. I was modeling it, so you can watch that. But the one I'm wearing now is the same pattern, but it's View B with the elastic waist and the V neckline. And I didn't get to model that. So let's see if I can get in the frame here. The elastic waist here, the elastic sleeves on the back here, how that cinches your waist. And the poofy sleeves, I really like this pattern. It was so fun to come. Now I did have to add 2 inches, as you can see. Can you imagine if it was 2 inches shorter? It didn't work out, but I really enjoyed making this. So it was quite a busy week in my sewing room and doing the YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to the new year. Now, right now with Christmas coming, and the New Year's, there's a lot to do. So I won't be able to sew so much because of all the commitments I have, and I need to get a lot of things done. So tomorrow I'm gonna take a rest day and recharge my battery, and then I'm gonna get back into preparing for Christmas. The only thing I did was put my tree up. So I'm a little behind, as most people I've talked to. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, my first Friday sews, and I hope to see you again soon. Please come back. I'll be doing videos at least every other day. That's my goal. And in the new year, hopefully daily. But right now with the December hectic month, it's not going to be as frequent. But I appreciate you watching, and drop me a comment. I would love to engage with you. Have a great weekend.